Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Toy Amigos YouTube channel. This is Cheney180. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Battletoads Zits from Premium DNA Toys. And once again, I want to give them a big shout out for sending these out for us to check out. So let's go ahead and take a look at this guy here and see what he has to offer. And I do want to mention that this is a completely different sculpt from Rash. So that's pretty crazy that they went ahead and gave us a whole new sculpt for this character. They could have reused a lot of the torso parts and maybe even the legs if need be, but nope, all new sculpt. So as you can see here, he's got some of the similar painted dots there. He's got gloves on. He's got his little buttons and whatnot on here. And the flat black looks really good. Once again, I like how the teeth came out. He's got the dark circles around the eyes, which looks cool as well. Nice, completely different sculpt too on the knee pads here, and they're a nice soft plastic. And same thing with the belt. It's a nice soft plastic, painted very well. Well, as you can see there, pops right off, and you can just peg it right back on, and I think we're good. But as you can see, he is a different green than Rash, as he should be. And yeah, I like the silver trim around the gloves there. You got the silver trim on the knee pads. Belt is painted up nicely. Everything looks good. You know, he looks the way he should. So that is cool, at least from my memory. I don't know, there could be a couple things that I'm missing here or there. As I said, I wasn't the biggest, I wasn't hugely into Battletoads growing up. So let's go ahead and check out the accessories. All right, so he comes with a very interesting layout of accessories as well. We get a different head sculpt where his tongue's kind of sticking out, which looks good. Is sculpted very nicely, came out very good. Teeth are nice and shiny. Tongue's fairly shiny, looks good, painted well. As you can see, it's got that double barbell there to peg into the body. So that came out good. And then he has two open hands as well, which came out nice. Two more relaxed kind of gripping hands, if you will. Those came out nice as well. And then he comes with this drill piece. And I actually really dig the way that they engineered this to connect. So the way you plug this one on is you just kind of plug it in around the top of the glove there, and then he's got the drill spike there, so that's pretty cool. And it's sculpted fairly well. It's got some looks like it has some scratching on it and whatnot. Not as shiny as the game or some of the renders that I saw, but still, you know what it is, you know, if you're familiar with the game and whatnot. And then we have, we'll go ahead and switch it here, because they kept the same kind of deal there. Got his giant fist here, and that just pops on over, so it's kind of seamless and looks like it's part of the glove, so that's pretty cool too. So he can punch away all the enemies with the spikes here on the end. Looks really good. It's like a hollow plastic, not really soft, but not bad. It does the job, and it can swivel around and stuff like that, so that is definitely cool. And then last but not least, he's got this massive accessory here, which is pretty crazy. You've got this piece here, and his hands plug into right here, but what I wanted to mention is all this is sculpted out and painted very nicely. As you can see, we've got like dry brushing and washes in play here. You know, it's all painted along there. Here, let me move this out of the way. sculpted very nicely. It's got the leaking marks there on the spikes from, like, I guess rust, but that came out very nice. Then you would just plug that into his handpiece right here, as you can see, and that works very well. Giant piece though, that's crazy. A big old accessory there, so that is definitely really cool. But let's go ahead and get on to articulation. All right, let's go ahead and get into the articulation on this guy. There's not much different from Rash. It's basically the same articulation scheme. So we've got the double barbell here in the neck that plugs in there, allowing him to look up and down, side to side a little bit, and you get some swivel in there. One thing that I do want to mention, at least on this one, his joints are a lot looser than Rash, so that's a little bit unfortunate. Stuff's kind of flopping around a little bit, but the arms go up about that high. They swivel all the way around. We've got a bicep swivel, double hinge elbow, swivel, and a hinge at the wrist. The torso gets about that much, and you can kind of scoot it around and get him to look down like that if need be. And then the legs, they go out about that far and go up about that far, nice and high. Back, not so much. No swivel. It's going to be inside here. His is a little bit better. His is better than Rash. So Zits is a little bit better. Yeah, you can kind of pivot it in there. So that is cool. You've got a double hinge knee here, which you can kind of cover up with the soft plastic knee pad, which looks good. Got a hinge and a swivel at the ankle there. No toe hinge. And as I said before, these are beefy figures, so I can kind of understand it. Do I like it? No, because a lot of their poses, it shows that they're, you know, they're able to like bend their toes and stuff like that. So that's unfortunate. But you can still get him into a lot of decent poses, so that is cool. But let's go ahead and move along to comparisons. All right, so here he is next to Rash and Porcapig. As you can see, you know, they fit right in together. Here he is next to Rat Bones, standing completely upright this time. Here we have Super 7 Raphael and Jaded Toys Ken Masters. Here is the Jaded Toys Mega Man and the Touchy Studios Metal Slug Eerie. Alright, final thoughts here on Zits. I think I like Rash better, just because the hips are real loose on this one. The belt seems to pop off really easily. But once again, the sculpt and the paint applications look really good on it. I've got a couple minor gripes about the articulation, same issues. The right leg has a decent thigh swivel, but the left leg doesn't. Maybe there's some way to re-engineer the torso here so we get a little bit more crunch, because these guys are very agile, especially in the game. The paint and the sculpt look really good on it, though. I like what was done here. I like the way that they engineered the double ball peg for the head here. That's a very crafty way of handling that so that you can still have that movement, but it still kind of retains the, you know, the toad look, if you will. But yeah, I think overall it's a pretty nice figure. What I like, toe hinges, yeah. Thigh swivel, yeah. Those are my small nitpicks. But his accessories are insane. Like this piece right here, it's absolutely insane to get something like this included with a figure. Once again, I like to see the face where he's open-mouthed, you know, included as well. That would have been neat, but with considering everything that you get with the figure, it's not a deal breaker. As I said before, though, numerous times now, I'm just not really familiar, like extremely familiar with Battletoads. But as a figure, it's a nice figure. I've got a couple gripes about it, but other than that, it came out nice. I put in the Super 7 turtle here to kind of compare, because I always thought that was kind of like a thing growing up. Like it was like, well, there's turtles, now there's these toads. So that is pretty neat. You can fudge him in a lot of different stuff. And it's just cool to see more video game franchises getting figures now. I do really enjoy that. But that about wraps it up for this guy. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to hit the thumbs up. Share with your friends. Let them know. Subscribe if you've not already. Check out the podcast Chet Movies Assemble on Tuesdays and They're Not Dolls on Thursdays. Take it easy, guys.